There's a big media shakeup happening. ABC has indefinitely suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live after Jimmy Kimmel made remarks about a recent killing of a white nationalist. The show was pulled, and affiliates like Nexstar and Sinclair have dropped it. The chair of the FCC, who maybe not so coincidentally was appointed by this president's administration, criticized Kimmel's comments and pressured the network. Disney, ABC's parent company, is caught between political forces and free expression. Another major late-night show is also being taken off air. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert will end in May. And while networks cite creative refresh, many insiders see it as part of the same wave of quiet censorship. Several people have already lost their jobs. Matthew Dowd was fired from MSNBC after calling the unalived white nationalist divisive. Karen Attiah, a columnist at the Washington Post, was terminated after paraphrasing quotes of the deceased podcaster. Meanwhile, Brian Kilmeade over at Fox News suggested that unhoused people with mental illness should be executed or given lethal injections. He apologized, and he still has his job and his platform in that big-ass watermelon head. Celebrities are supporting Kimmel. Stephen Colbert, Jon Stewart, Seth Meyers, Jimmy Fallon, Wanda Sykes, Ben Stiller have all publicly condemned the suspension, calling it censorship and a threat to democratic norms. All over social media, people are canceling their Disney and Hulu subscriptions. And when they're prompted to tell why they're canceling, they're listing the reasons as fascism or just straight up saying, y'all know what you did to Jimmy Kimmel. Free speech is at stake. When shows get pulled, big creators are being shadow banned, people lose their jobs, and voices are getting silenced under pressure, power shifts. Hosts and journalists are going to have to start self-censoring if they want to keep their jobs. Audiences are going to get fewer hard truths and more safe content, and only one narrative will get shown in the media. Propaganda will infiltrate our minds and thoughts and trains the mass populations to drink whatever flavor Kool-Aid the billionaires are serving at the moment. What can go wrong is really serious. Polarization deepens. Trust in the media and institutions erodes. Dissent gets sidelined. Democracy can't properly function if we can't speak freely, even when it's uncomfortable. Ultimately, this is not just about one host or one podcaster being unalived. It's about whether we still have a space to talk openly. When the rich white guys are losing their job for opposing this current administration, when rich white dudes are being shot down for preaching their brand of gospel, the trickle-down effect has already begun. The notion of free speech might only be a label, but it's not our reality anymore. And like that one rapper said, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. So are you going to start canceling your subscriptions? Thank you so much for watching this episode of Naja News. This is a self-produced, self-funded news outlet. So any like or share feedback, whether good or bad, is currency to me. I appreciate the support, and I will see you next time.